Okay, so now we're on to module two, where you're going to learn how to segment your market, getting rich by targeting a niche, going big by focusing small. And the definition of a market segment is a defined group of people who share the same problem or passion. They use the same vernacular, they use the same words. And it's important for you to treat your marketing as a desirability problem of your customers and not worrying about things like what magazines they read or what kind of cars they drive. And an important, much more important question when it comes to figuring out who your customers are. When successful entrepreneurs, when we're asked who will buy our products, instead of saying, it's just demographics, instead of saying it's just women in a specific age or men in a specific age, um, the successful entrepreneurs are going to tell you about a specific group of people who share a particular problem. They have the same pain point. They could have the same passions. They might have the same needs. Those people are their buyers. They're buyers who they are uniquely qualified to solve those particular problems or pains or help them meet their fashion. So, to properly segment your market, you need to understand why a customer asks for a particular feature of your program. And that could be a coaching program, it could be an information product, it could be anything that you are building for your customer. And when they ask for a particular feature, it's usually because they have a specific problem that they are looking for you to solve. They want to pay you to solve their specific problem. When you interview your customers through your customer avatar interview process and you ask them what's their biggest problem, and remember, you need to do it in context. So you say, what is your biggest problem? And you fill in the blank. It's the thing that you're uniquely qualified to solve. When you ask that question in context, they will tell you. And what you're looking for is you're looking for the commonalities. So if you interview 10 customers, you're going to be looking for the customers that answer the question in the same way. Those become your customer avatars because those people have a problem that you're uniquely positioned to solve. So in a quick example here, when I went through and I started interviewing my customers, I noticed I had a lot of customers who were holistic business coaches. They had 6 and 7 figure business coaching businesses that were focused on helping enlightened entrepreneurs and conscious coaches and spiritual people who were really interested in helping other people with health and wellness or make the world a better place. They were leveraging their businesses to help, the environment or help people or make the world a better place. That's what I call the holistic business coach. I also found that a lot of folks that came to me were yoga entrepreneurs, and some of them had large online yoga businesses, or they had yoga practices where they would travel all over the world and they would fill up big yoga retreats. And then I also found that I had a lot of people coming to us who were nutrition coaches and weight loss coaches, and not just somebody struggling, but somebody who was making $500,000 a year with a big wellness type practice. And so I created avatars for those three types of people. And our program and our marketing matches what these three avatars, what their big problems are. We create solutions to their problems. So when you find your top high paying clients, those are the ones that you want to interview because you want to interview the people that you want to replicate. So right now, we're going to do an exercise. You're going to take out a pen. Take out a pen and paper and write this down. Question number one. What is your most lucrative customer's number one problem? So not your lowest price customer, not the medium price customer, but the customer who pays you the most. And even if you're going into a new niche, then imagine what's the customer that will pay you the most. So if you are in a niche where maybe you're a coach somebody's paying you, $75 an hour, But you know that there are people out there in your industry who make $1,000 an hour, or they have $6,000 packages, or 10,000 or $12,000 packages. That customer, that buyer, what's your most lucrative customer's number one problem? Number two, who are the most who are the most lucrative clients in the most pain? And that pain can be emotional, physical, or financial. But usually the ones that are in the most pain are the ones that are most motivated. And the ones that are most motivated tend to be the most lucrative. They tend to be the ones they don't care how much it costs to pay you to solve their problem. They are actively looking for you right now. They've got their wallet out. They are dying to hire you right now today to solve their problem, and they don't care what it costs because they will pay anything. They will pay you anything to have them solve their problem. Number three, what specific solutions are the most lucrative and motivated customers actively searching for? So, different people who have different pain points are actively searching for different problems. What are your most lucrative clients, the ones that are in the most pain? What are the specific solutions that they're actively searching for? And remember, when you do your customer avatar interviews, you want to start to tune in to these questions. You want to start to tune in to the most lucrative pain points. Who are the ones who are most motivated, and who are the high end buyers? What specific solutions are they looking for? If you start to realize that you need to get these questions answered when you're doing your customer avatar interviews, those answers will appear and they will get fleshed out as you're asking your customers and you're doing your marketing research. Last is list specific names of solutions that customers are seeking. Okay, so for example, if I am, since I teach people how to find customers, and people would go out and list. If people come to me for marketing and they say, "Hey, we need more traffic and we need to learn how to convert that traffic online," or I just wish customers would come to me, for example. Those would be attract customers now or traffic and conversion online. Those are examples of specific names of solutions that my customers are seeking. That information is going to be valuable to you when you're doing your customer avatar interviews. So, one last time, take out a pen and paper and write down the answers to these questions. What's your most lucrative customers' number one problem? Who are the most lucrative customers in the most pain? What specific solutions are the most lucrative customers actively searching for? Write the answer to those questions right now, and we'll see you in the next section.